Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
Is a character that I will admit I'm not very familiar with. It's a Daredevil villain, Nuke, from the 80s Frank Miller run.
Yeah, he's not somebody that I'm too familiar with either. But he is a cool-looking figure, I will say that.
I thought it was Duke Nukem.
Well, funny you say that. I mean, his name's Nuke, Duke Nukem. I looked it up. Duke Nukem came out several years after this. And truth be told, I love Duke Nukem. It existed by being unoriginal. All of Duke Nukem's great lines in the 3D game were, like, taken straight from Sam Raimi and John Carpenter films. So I'm not convinced it's not Duke Nukem is what I'm going to say.
Or at least heavily inspired by, right?
Duke Nukem heavily inspired by Nuke, yes.
Yes.
But no, this figure is pretty badass. Although I swear if you change the head, you just gotta, like, small soldiers. Remember that movie?
That's exactly what I was going to say. You take that flag off of his face, and it is exactly out of small figures.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's where the army men come to life.
And wage war against the aliens. Tommy Lee Jones voiced, I think, the lead soldier, if I remember.
This sounds
right.
dreadful.
It wasn't good.
If you look up the poster, I think this guy's front and center.
It does look very much like G.I. Joe, in addition to what I envision Duke Nukem looks like.
But this is a really decked out figure. I mean, I think we've got a reused Buck here because what they've done is create a totally new, like, soft plastic vest to put over him. And that has bullets and grenades and a sheath for his knife. And, like, he's carrying his knife like He-Man carries a sword and that strap on the back.
He also comes with a BFG.
Like Duke Nukem.
Yep, but this one's really badass. It's red, silver, but looks like it'd be Captain America's gun, doesn't it? It's got a star on the butt.
Well, he definitely goes for the red, white, and blue motif.
Yeah, it's a cool knife. I mean, it's got serrated edges, and there's like a little, paint app on the blade edge, so it goes to silver. It's got a knuckle guard.
It's definitely a Rambo knife, too. I mean, if we're looking at influences, this was the First Blood knife. So,
oh, yeah. You can fillet a man from his appetite to his... So, yeah, I think looking at pieces here, obviously the heads are new. The arms feel like those probably came from somewhere else. The body is probably somewhere else. I'm guessing it's probably that barrel-chested one that we're sick of seeing. But guess what? Works here on this big guy.
I can't move his vest enough to see if there's a hole in his back.
I started to, and I popped the little belt buckle off, and I don't want to go any further.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not going to mess with him. He's too cool a figure.
Yeah, but the vest, all new to him. His little belt with all the pouches, new to him. And I do not recognize these legs from anywhere, so I'm going to say these are new as well.
I think if they're not new, they're really heavily kit bashed because I don't recognize the pouches combined with the knee pads. And I love the paint job they gave the knee pads, like they were supposed to be green and they got all scraped up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not recognizing these boots. These boots have a lot of detail in them. They're, like standard issue army boots. They got sculpted laces and eyelets and instep. Has some lines going on there. I don't even know why they needed to sculpt that in there, but it's pretty cool.
I didn't even notice that.
There's a strap that goes around the inside of the top of the boot. Just detail everywhere you look on this figure.
And hey, look, his serial number's printed in black on the inner thigh so that unless you're in the movie Once Bitten, you'd never get to see it.
Oh, weird.
I'm just down with the weird references tonight.
You are.
But doing that showed me how much, motion and range of motion his legs have. He can really get a splits going on there.
I love the alternate head, too, where he's shaved and he's kind of got the Terminator robot coming through.
Oh, yeah. And they didn't chintz out here. Like, that is all sculpted in there. That is really cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like Terminator or V or anything. That is flesh over a robotic skull underneath. It is not just...
Yeah, it's not painted on. It's sculpted.
Yeah, it's like they tore the plastic.
Yeah.
So no, for a character I don't know that well, you know what this figure has done? Is it actually has me getting some Frank Miller trades of Daredevil, because I want to know what this character is about. That's how kick-ass the toy is.
Nice.
And that's the highest compliment I can give it.
It's a pretty sweet figure. I have no idea if we've seen this gun before. It kind of feels like something we might have seen with an AIM soldier or something in the past, but at the same time, it feels new.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.